Mocktail Indulgence.
Hi, welcome to this episode of Parking Lot Indulgence. On today's episode, I'm going to be making a sunrise mocktail to start off with. First, you're going to need sparkling wine or sparkling water. I'm going to use sparkling water, um, not alcohol-free sparkling wine. I'm going to use alcohol-free sparkling water instead. And I'm going to use the mandarin orange kind. Then I'm going to need orange juice. I have that right here. And then I'm going to need 1/2 a teaspoon of grenadine, which is right here. Okay. So first, and I got this recipe online. I didn't make this up. This is a recipe that I got online. Add equal amounts of orange juice and non-alcoholic sparkling wine to a champagne flute. Okay. So I'm going to do that first. And I'm using 1/4 cup, by the way. Now gently pour in the grenadine. Okay, so it says 1/2 teaspoon. Now garnish with your fruit of choice and serve. So I'm going to garnish with a lime because that's all I have. Now I'm going to garnish with a lime. Now, like I said, you can use whatever fruit you want to use. You can use cherries. I don't have any cherries, but you can use cherries. You can use a strawberry, any orange peel or anything like that. So yeah, and here's the finest result: sunrise mocktail. And this is a very tropical type of mocktail too. For this next scene, I'm going to make a cranberry lime mocktail. Again, I got this recipe online. You're gonna need 1 cup of cranberry juice. I have the cranberry juice right here. You're gonna need 1/2 cup of freshly squeezed lime juice. I'm not gonna use fresh limes. I'm gonna save my limes. I have a lot of limes, but I'm going to use the bottled lime juice instead. So here's the lime juice. 1/4 cup of simple syrup. I have the simple syrup right here. This is homemade simple syrup. I made it using water and sugar. And sparkling water. Here's the sparkling water right here. I'm going to use the same orange sparkling water that I used for the sunrise mocktail. Ice cubes, which are right here, and cranberries and lime wedges for garnish. I don't have any cranberries, but I'm going to use lime wedges for garnish. Use a tall glass to combine cranberry juice. Okay, here's a tall glass right here. This is how the glass looks. Okay, 1 cup of cranberry juice. Okay, I'm going to add 1 cup of cranberry juice to the glass. I don't even know if a whole cup can fit. I'm just going to use a 1/2 cup. I'm not sure if a whole cup can fit or not. And then I'm going to add the fresh lime juice, which I'm going to use the bottled. And I'm going to add a 1/2 cup. Matter of fact, I think I can squeeze a whole cup of cranberry juice in there. So I'm going to add another 1/2 cup. Okay, and so I'm going to add the simple syrup now. And add ice cubes. I can barely add any ice cubes. So I'm going to take a sip of this now. That's delicious. And it says add sparkling water to suit your level of fuzziness. and then garnish with the lime wedges. There's the lime. And voila. This is the cranberry lime mocktail. Okay, for this last recipe, I'm going to make an espresso martini mocktail. It calls for 4 ounces of espresso, 2 ounces of heavy whipping cream, and I got this recipe online. 2 ounces of simple syrup, 1/4 cup of teaspoon vanilla extract, a pinch of salt, cocoa powder to rim the glass, coffee beans for garnish, and 1 to 2 dashes of aromatic bitters is optional. And like I said, I got this recipe online. I pre-made it already before the episode, and it's in this container right here. All I'm going to do is rim the glass, shake it, and strain it, and pour it into this martini glass right here. So first, I'm going to rim the glass using simple syrup. Now I'm going to rim the glass with the coffee bean. Now I'm going to add 2 ounces of this espresso. I can't drink too much coffee. Too much coffee make my heart race. It's not safe. So I'm only going to drink 2 ounces of this. Now I'm giving it a good shake. I'm going to strain into the glass. The rimming of the glass isn't that perfect because I kind of rushed it, but it's okay. And voila, an espresso martini. Here are all three mocktails right here. I have the espresso martini to the left, the sunrise mocktail in the center, and the cranberry lime mocktail to the right. Yummy. Now I'm about to eat some dessert and dig in. For dessert, I have a cake pop that I picked up from the store. I didn't make it, garnished with nuts and caramel sauce. It's a birthday cake pop. Thank you for tuning into this episode of Parking Lot Indulgence. See you on the next episode.